Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Uh-oh. Your fault. You're gonna pay for it.
Record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery.
Moose Fest instead of Deer Fest.
A big deal about Deer Fest, and I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
So Cynthia has whatever we're
All the
looking for.
manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
What?
Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Are you actually puking or are you faking?
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh!
Oh my God!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Hold on.
Oh, man! We're sitting ducks with the...
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind real.
Stay cool.
Oh, that would be so trippy reading your own thing like that.
Situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
It's a thermos near the
Get
front.
the emergency power on.
Okay. Oh, another flare. That's what I want to see. Front desk? Thermos? Okay, let me in.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper.
She lives in the power plant. Definitely the lady of the light.
I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the
Okay.
back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one out?
Yeah. The town is crumbling. It's probably 2 a.m. and you can order pizza for sure.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Are you sure? Okay then, but hurry.
Whee! Now we get. Flares. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. I do love me some flares. Oh my gosh, the gunk on the floor. Oh, the sound in there.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times.
Never this weird.
Weird though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on! Ah, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Okay, Sarah, I'll stay with you. Yeah, keep shooting. Hell yeah. Free shotgun ammo.
Look out!
Oh my goodness.
Right there. Over here, Wake! The chopper's in the other direction!
And now we have a flare gun. The flare gun is so good in this game. Yeah, they're all set up for DFS. It's so cool. How far down the street a walkway connects to a canary? Okay. What is this? There's some flares right here, though. Is it that? Oh, yes, it's this. Okay. There we go.
The air smelled of fish. This was Bright Falls industrial area. There was probably a cannery nearby.
Ooh! Oh, diddly doodad, damn doodad. That was rough. Going upstairs. Holy crap. Into the diner. That's the Oh Dear Diner. What can I do for you? Bright Steiner, welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. Oh, it's a heavy duty flashlight. Oh, yeah. Batteries? No, we've already been through that. And there's the hidden thermos.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived. Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
No! What happens to Barry? Let's go. A quick check. I'm all stocked up now. I'm good.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Ah! Because it came out of nowhere. I need lithium batteries. Porta potties. Hot dog. A car alarm. Yeah.
Let's be careful.
There it is.
Wait, over here! There's light! Watch my back.
Ah! All right, sir. You open that gate, and I'll benefit. All right.
Let's go, Wake.
The mayor's office.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
So rude, Alan.
Where Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
It would be difficult to recap the writer. Got it. Do not grab. Go back to the staircase.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Freedom. A fusion of vigilance, conscience, and uncompromising clarity of vision. A need so fundamental, it permeates our very being. And yet, a man may be brought to his knees in a single heartbeat.
In Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, Taken in his prime.
Taken? That's what the things I'm fighting are.
Young Manny, the night hasn't been kind. He's a marked man, selected for a lifetime of servitude after answering an ad in the newspaper. But first, a little field surgery is required.
Well, look what I found. Please, no! Yeah, I think you're just about ready for it.
Best if you don't resist this, kid. You gotta beat it out of you.
What? I don't understand. What did I do? I just wanted to get a job in the service industry. Wow, you're gonna serve all right. No! Please!
There it is. It's coming out now. Right between the self-esteem and the childhood promise.
What are you doing to me? It's Herman. There, I've got it. Believe me, kid, this free will thing is more trouble than it's worth.
They destroyed his free will.
What was that? Oh, nothing for you to worry about, Manny.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
We'll tell you all about that. Don't you worry.
Another vacant worker ant, burst in fury and violence for the pleasure and convenience of ruthless and malicious men. Stranger things can happen.
They literally beat the self-esteem or the free will out of them.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Yeah, there's a couple rounds. This thing is really strong. I got better range than this shotgun. Okay, Oh, it's in here to the right. Right. Okay, so I guess I need those keys now. Oh, baby. Yes, please. Couple flashbangers. And I guess that's it.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god. Oh god.
The cars! Oh my god! He brought it, Barry!
Barry, look out!
The cars!
Move!
They threw a bus at us! And it blocked the way.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Oh my gosh.
The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but it became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, a fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was through the efforts of these two men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Nice. To the bookstore.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
I am the sheriff.
I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
What if you have the keys to everything? We don't.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Alex Casey books by Alan Wake, modern master of crime fiction. Alex Casey, what I can't forget, Return to Sender, The Things That I Want, The Fall of Casey, and The Sudden Stop. All in stock, $20 a book, $100 for the full set. Mr. Wake is in town, see if you can get them autographed.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
Cynthia Weaver.
I don't see Barry.
Well, that's Blair.
Wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Well, and the arrow says to go this way. Level 11. Okay, we have to use the flare gun. Is that a hunting rifle? Pick up a lantern. Oh. Church events fall schedule. Sunday school Sundays. Bible study Mondays. Bright Falls Knitting Club meetings alternate Wednesday evenings. So like every other Wednesday that would be. Deerfest Candle Night, September 14th. Deerfest Morning Service, September 15th. The Presbyterian Choir of Watery. Watery Visit? September 28th. The annual charity bake sale. For 3rd. Oh, they got a whole lot of plan. Not already. How long its right side? Well, that's not its right side, is it?
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Yes. Yes. He gave him a infinite supply of flares. That's so good. Fuck yeah, dude. Let me guess, you have the keys for this too, don't you? I have the keys for everything.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Oh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Physical labor. Let's take a break. Nice shooting, Tex. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart. There's someone here. Nice shooting.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Thanks. Pew.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
What? Oh. Pew. Open.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Look, you're fighting dark creatures. You're not fighting zombies, okay? East side. One of these corners has. Isn't a maze down here? How would you describe this as maze-like? I would describe it as maze-like.
Guess that one saw the light.
Haha, Barry! Look at him! He's got Christmas lights!
Well, I got plenty more.
He's got a flash on his head.
Christmas lights for?
Protection, man.
Like garlic.
Against vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill.
I love you, Barry. You are fantastic. What is a Christmas? Like garlic against vampires. So funny. Okay.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Flaming eye of Mordor.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you said it now.
Alice had
You own
screamed
it.
Until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows.
Ooh, that would be
He
cool.
sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Nice.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Now, boys. Don't argue over the headlamp. Barry needs it the most.
Throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license.
You're cleared for departure in Night Springs. So dumb. Boom! Look at this cinematic!
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Good stuff, guys.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
After a ride on the helicopter. Alright. It's a shotgun if you want it. You get 2 flares. So 2 flare gun shots, 2 flares. Is that pump action? Yeah. Why am I just standing there? Go, Alan!
Getting up. Damn it! Why am I just standing there? Go! Alan! 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 Why am I just standing there? Go! A
Oh. Time to go? Oh, that looks cool.
You better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Why are they arguing? When did that dynamic happen? I thought we were all on the same page. Are they going to make me choose between Barry and the sheriff at some point?
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Is this boss fight?